back with another book review, and today I am reviewing BlacKkKlansman by Ron Stallworth. So if you don't know, the book is a movie, but I have not seen the movie. So if you don't know, let me give you a brief synopsis. The book is about a black police officer that worked for the Colorado Springs Police Department that went undercover as a Ku Klux Klan member and infiltrated the Klan. So I know that when I first heard about the story, you know, when they were advertising the movie, I was like, is this a joke? And a black man going undercover as a KKK, how? And then, you know, I was like, I didn't know if it was like a blaxploitation type thing, but no, it's actually a true story. Like this officer, I'm not gonna give too many spoilers, but he actually, you know, through a very unique way infiltrated the Klan, and I'm so glad that he did. The book in itself was a good read. It was a page turner. It was quick to read. It was very succinct and to the point. It was short and sweet. Like, I love the book. It was just such a breeze to read. Before I did the review, I actually Googled some more book reviews on Goodreads and Amazon to see what other people were saying about the book, and I had to clutch my pearls because people were saying that, oh, he could have benefited from a ghostwriter or editor because, you know, I wasn't taken away. It wasn't a storytelling. And I'm looking like, this wasn't, Ron Stallworth was not, this is not a literary work of art. This is a piece of civil rights history. That's what this book is. And I'm surprised that it hasn't gotten more accolades. Maybe there is more to come. But this man, the work that he did, you gotta put that up there. When you talk about great, you know, civil rights leaders and movers and shakers, what Ron Stallworth did in this book, the things that he's talking about, the knowledge that he gained about the Klan, his way of thinking. When we talk about history, you're gonna have to mention Ron Stallworth from now on. How you know a book is a good book is when the book has changed your mind about how you see the world. That's a good book. And so Ron Stallworth was able to do that for me. He took, you know, some of the questions that the obvious questions, the burning questions that I had for reading this book, and he answered them. He answered all of your FAQs that you're gonna have about his experience. He gives you his whys. He's even, you know, 2 steps ahead of you in your thinking and his thinking. And it just transforms into so much wisdom. He was so wise and insightful during this experience. And I can honestly see this book being required reading. The book is also comical. It kept me laughing, you know, kept me smiling. Also, if you do the audiobook format, the author is reading to you himself. So it doesn't get any better now. I think that is the greatest treasure. That is the greatest form of publishing that a book can be presented, is when an author is reading his words to you because he's reading them like he intended you to hear them. And so that's how I did the book. I appreciated Ron Stallworth talking to me and sharing with me this experience. It was like it was like your great uncle that you only see every 10 years at the family reunion, telling you about, you know, a story that happened when he worked a special mission as a police officer. It was very personable. I love the book. I don't know why people got something wrong with the book. I think deep down inside they had something wrong with the content because, you know, we kind of like to run away from face black versus white or race conversations in America. It's 2019 and we still have a problem with addressing race head on. It makes people uncomfortable. So maybe that's what they didn't like about the book, but nothing was wrong about his storytelling. His storytelling was A1. I mean, this guy, he's not a writer. He's a police officer. And as he humbly put it throughout the book, he's a police officer with a high school diploma that blew me away as a reader. So probably needs to be a Pulitzer Prize in my opinion. I hope more things are to come from Ron Stallworth. I'm very grateful for everything that he did. When it comes to things about, I went on and on about what I liked about the book. When it comes to things that I didn't like about the book, I really don't have anything that I didn't like about this book. I honestly give this book a 5 out of 5. The book even had pictures. It even had pictures to put things in a perspective. You like, come on, it don't get no better than that. The book came with pictures. Like, what other non-fiction book is coming with pictures? So haters in the building hating on Ron Stallworth, and you know, I'm finding it my personal duty to go back and give him you know, perfect reviews just to help boost his score on Goodreads. Like, he probably doesn't care, but this, I mean, do the book justice. The book is an excellent book. If you like anything that has to do with American history, you're gonna like this book. I don't want people to be off-put by the title of the book and thinking that they know what the book is about. This book is for everyone. This book is true American history because you need to know the role that the Klan played with Black Americans in the South and in the 20th century. You have to know that. That's American history. If you don't know that, you're miseducated. So if you don't know the history of the, you need to pick up this book. That's why this probably will eventually end up required reading in somebody's college course, if not high school. He answers a lot of burning questions and gives you a good factual history of the Klan from an insider's perspective. You cannot argue down what Ron Stallworth is saying. And that's another thing that I really like about the book. The book is not coming from a place of bias. The book is very clear about the author's alter ego is so clear. He's a Black man who is posing as a Klan member. You don't get that. The picture doesn't get any clearer to me. So everybody needs to read this book. Read this book. Enjoy this book. Guys, I actually also purchased the book as well because, again, the book has pictures. So whether you do the audio book, whether you get the physical book, whether you do both, go see the movie, give Ron Stallworth all your money. Just make sure you enjoy this experience. I can't wait to watch the movie. I hope that the movie does well. It was nominated for Academy Awards, so I'm very excited about that. Like I said, can't wait to watch it. God, just thankful for Ron Stallworth and this experience and the ripple effects that his work has done. So that's all that I have to say about BlacKkKlansman. Hands down, 5 out of 5. A great way to start off my Blackathon reading. Great way to start off Black History Month. And I will see you guys next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.